Assalamu alaikum. Martial law in Pakistan. These days, there is quite a sort of conflict between the two political forces. On the one side, there is government and that of the PDM. On the other side, there is the PTI and certain other led by its chairman Imran Khan. So there is a kind of conflict going on between the two. And the conflict is maybe there for the past several for past quite some time, but now as far there is a big controversy of certain things, and about the next general elections or the elections in the two provincial assemblies. There is a kind of conflict. And now, also there are rumors of some of the people are saying that there is a danger of threat of martial law. Even Bilawal Bhutto Zardari himself said that there is a threat of martial law. So, is it real indeed that there is a threat of martial law in Pakistan? I think that there are, although there are certain things which are indicating like the kind of conflict going on between the two opposing forces, and people are on the one side or the other side, but it is very much wrong, and this is actually this actually means that all the political forces in Pakistan, they are opposing each other in the very severe terms. So in this context, obviously, if at all we look upon this factor, there is indeed a kind of threat of martial law. But on the other hand, there are little chances of martial law for the reason that on the one hand, the general public is not in the favor of martial law. Somebody said, Imran Khan said, and the public is not in the favor of the martial law. So for that reason, there is no chance of the martial law. But still there is another thing as well, and that thing is, as for the previous martial law of Pervez Musharraf is concerned, at the end of that, when he was living in exile there in the UAE, what did happen? So he was not even allowed to come to Pakistan, and then he was, once he was in Pakistan, his trial was held, and he was article, he was his trial was done under the section 6 of the constitution, and he was awarded the death sentence, although he left Pakistan under the pressure of the army. But even this thing is a great insult and a great deterrence as well for all those people, for all those next generals who will ever think of the martial law. So I think there is a little chance of the martial law, also because there's still another reason, and that reason is, my dear friends, that the economic condition of the country is very worse. So more things are opposing the probability of martial law, the chances of martial law. There is only one thing which goes into the favor of the martial law, and that one thing is, the conflict between the political forces of Pakistan. But on the other hand, there are more things which says that there will be no martial law, because on the one hand the public is not in the favor of the army at the moment, and the other hand, okay, the economic conditions are very worse in Pakistan, and what will they do once they come to power? The IMF will not lend them the money at all, and then still that is the abrogation of the constitution, which will result in the, what will happen then, that the military ruler, and the death sentence for the military ruler who will ever abrogate the constitution and will stage a coup against the political government. So that is the situation here from Pakistan. Thank you.